What's going on, guys? Night Rainbow here, and I am reacting to a video I've been waiting for probably a couple of years now. So they finally just released the first episode to Ace Attorney Elements of Justice. Yeah, it's been a long time since that trailer came out, the one that I reacted to, May 29, 2016. So 3 years ago is when that came out. Hell, only like 2 months after I started my channel is when the trailer for this came out. Yeah, I've been following the updates from him about what's been going on. He's definitely struggled a lot to get this out. I think there's like a lot of hardware issue. Hell, I think he even, if I remember, I think he even lost his hard drive at one point, and everything that he had currently worked on with this was gone. So he had to start from scratch, I believe. So yeah, it was definitely a rough one for him to get out, but we finally got it, and yeah, I'm very excited for this one. Like I said, I've been waiting a while for this, so it's almost an hour long. So let's just go ahead, jump into this, and see what happens. Hello, you. Oh, dang. Oh, shit. Damn. Right, anything. I like that. My god, this music.
Right, anything agency. Phoenix speaking. No, I'm a lawyer. No, we don't publish anything.
I mean, when you have a
It's all right.
name like that.
Sorry for the misunderstanding. There goes another one.
So, boss, did we get any clients?
Unfortunately, no. The person calling thought this was a book publishing company.
That's the second time this week. Where are people getting the idea that we publish books?
No idea.
Maybe it's the right part. They probably mistaken right with right.
Maybe these writers should reconsider publishing their books and keep mistaking words that sound.
So, Daddy, did any new clients call you guys up?
Sorry, Trucy, not yet.
Aw, come on! You guys haven't gotten a case in over a month!
Yeah, ever since that last big case, business just went as slow as snails.
I wonder why that is.
If only I knew. We need to get some clients soon. We still gotta pay the bills by the end of the month.
Speaking of paying, can we get some food? I'm getting pretty hungry.
Yeah, all this waiting for a client is making my stomach growl.
I guess I can go for a few bites.
I don't get any clients right now anyway. It's settled then. Let's go get some MLP.
Yeah, of course, while they're gone, someone's gonna show up.
Here.
Let's go! I love Aldoon's noodles.
Just make sure you don't eat so much that you get a heart attack.
What in the?
What's wrong?
I can't move my body.
Daddy, are you okay?
I don't know.
Mr. Wright, your hand!
Huh? My hand's fading away.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Right!
Wait a minute.
Goodbye.
This feeling.
Daddy!
I love the low animations to this.
I experienced this before.
Hold on, Mr. Wright. We've got you.
The fuck?
I can't move!
I can't move either. And I'm fading away too.
No, I don't want to fade into oblivion.
What the hell is going on here?
Too young to
Daniel
die.
snapped his finger. Sorry.
Are we dead?
I sure hope not.
Guys, I think we can move again, and I don't think we're dead.
What?
Here we are.
Where are we?
We're actually in the
Don't know.
Twilight's castle now.
Wherever we are, it's huge.
I'll second that. I bet you this place is super expensive.
What's with these thrones? Is this supposed to be a king's castle?
Why would there be 6 thrones, though? Shouldn't there be at least a king and queen?
Maybe the other 4 are their friends or something.
Everyone
Not
would get
too
a
far
throne
off.
if that's the case.
Enough about the thrones. We still need to figure out where we are and how we got here.
Phoenix!
Hello there.
Oh, Phoenix, it's so good to see you again.
There's legit
Did that purple horse
animation.
say something?
Oh my god, I'm loving
I
this
heard it talk
animation.
too.
Excuse me, but I happen to be a pony. Oh, it's totally talking.
I don't remember there being
Do
animation
you
with
remember me?
the original series, but there probably was.
Daddy? How does this pony know you?
I don't know.
At the very least, this is definitely a lot more
You
to it.
don't remember me at all?
Aww.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I know. This pony. Can it really be?
Phoenix?
I remember you.
Yes?
You're Twi...
Yes?
Get it wrong.
Twilight Sparkle?
Damn it. I was hoping you would get it wrong.
Do remember me?
I guess I do remember.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Is Mr. Wright seriously hugging a talking purple pony right now?
Yes, he is. Just
I
get
don't
over it.
know, but I don't care. I'm sensing so much joy from the both of them. I'm gonna go join in on their hug too.
Hey, I want to hug the cute purple pony too. Come on, Polly, you hug the pony too.
I'll lose my masculinity if I do.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
It's been a while since I've talked to a human.
Well, it's been a while since I've talked to a pony.
And it's been a while since I've lost my mind.
So, you tried to summon the greatest defense attorney in Equestria again, huh?
No, I just simply summoned Phoenix Wright.
Oh, okay. At least I didn't get summoned by accident this time.
Yeah, probably a good thing.
Hey, wait. Twilight? Do you have wings?
Oh, you noticed. Yes, I do.
But the last time I saw you, you were just a unicorn.
Well, I received the title of princess a few months ago, and Princess Celestia gave me wings to go along with that title. So, I'm now an alicorn.
Wow, congratulations, Twilight. It's like she went from a mere mortal to a goddess.
Oh, it's nothing big. After all, a title is nothing more than a title.
If you say so.
So, boss, think you can fill us in on what's going on?
Boss?
Ah, sorry. Guys, this is Twilight Sparkle.
Hello, Twilight Sparkle! By the way, what's that tattoo on your butt there for? My what? Oh yeah, it's my cutie mark. Cutie mark? It's a mark that shows what your special talent is. Mine represents my expertise in magic. Magic? I'm an expertise in magic too!
Yeah, no, you're not.
Really? I thought you said magic
You're about as much
doesn't
of an
exist in
expert
your
as
world.
Trixie is.
I guess Trucy is an exception.
That's right. My name's Trucy Wright. I'm his daughter. You have a daughter?
I sure do. I Why is me having a daughter such a shocker to everyone?
So, who are these other two?
My name is Athena Sykes. I'm a defense attorney.
You're a defense attorney too?
That's right. I also specialize in analytical psychology.
You are? That's amazing! I've also been studying analytical psychology, and it's such an exquisite subject.
I know, right? I've been also using analytical psychology in court too.
You can do that?
She sure can. It helped us out of some tight spots during some of our cases. Well, Apollo?
Oh, sorry. I'm Apollo Justice. I'm also a defense attorney.
Wow, I have an entire team of defense attorneys.
Sure do. Apollo
Yeah,
has
you
the
probably
power
need it.
he uses in court, like Athena.
What's that?
Well, I have a strong sense of sight, so I'm able to perceive even the smallest nervous habit of someone who is lying.
You can? You must have really special eyes.
I guess I do.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all. Wait a minute. How are they all here? I only wanted to summon you.
I'm not sure. Well, they did try grabbing onto me when I was going to be teleported. And then they just ended up going with me.
That explains it. You see, when something gives physical contact to the subject that's being teleported, then that something gets teleported with the subject.
I remember something about that, but I forget where I heard it from.
Wow, interesting. You think you could teach me how to teleport? I don't know. I've never taught a human
Yeah,
magic
it's
before.
not gonna work.
But I guess I'll teach you a thing or two. Oh, I can't wait!
Hold on a sec, Trucy. So, Mr. Wright, how do you know her?
Huh?
How do you know this talking purple pony?
Oh, that's right. I didn't explain it yet. You see, a little over 8 years ago,
Just
I
tell him to go
summoned
watch
my
the
Twilight
previous series.
accidentally when she was trying to summon the greatest defense attorney in Equestria. She needed help trying to defend one of her friends when she was accused of murder.
Wait, did you say 8 years ago?
Yeah? Why?
It's only been a year and a half since I summoned you.
Oh shit.
Huh? How? It was definitely 8 years for me.
I guess because we're from different worlds, time works differently.
Guess that explains it. It's still a little weird, though. Anyway, I agreed to help her friend, and ended up winning the case. I also proved that there was no murder in the first place.
So no one was sent to jail or anything?
Well, there were these
Yeah, her.
Oh, by the way, Twilight, whatever happened to those two that were sent to prison?
You mean Gilda and Sonata?
Yeah.
When Gilda was released, she met up with Rainbow Dash and the two made up. However, I haven't seen her since that time. As for Sonata, I have no idea. I asked the police about it. They told me when it was time for her to be released, the police asked her what she was going to do now that she is out. But she just looked back and told them, I'm going to help out all those who need it. I always wondered what happened to her.
I wonder too. Now that we got that out of the way,
Did she try to
I'd
become
ask
like
you
a
something since
attorney
we got
herself?
here.
What's that?
Why did you summon me?
Oh, that's right. You see, I need your help.
With what?
So, Phoenix, do you remember some pony named Rarity?
Rarity?
Yeah, she's... Twilight! Oh, that's her right now. Oh, why, Phoenix, it's been so long. Wow, a marshmallow pony!
Oh, hey. You're Rarity, right?
Why, Phoenix, you do remember me.
I sure do. I remember you fixing up my suit when it got ripped up that one time.
Yes, I do remember that.
There's another talking pony?
Well,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
we are in a world filled with ponies after all.
So there's a lot more of them? Yay! I can't wait to talk to each and every one of them.
Oh, why hello there. Who are you exactly?
They're friends of mine. This is Apollo, Athena, and Trucy, my daughter.
My, you have quite the team.
Oh, you have no idea.
Rarity, you think you should tell him why you need him? That's right. Phoenix?
Yes?
Phoenix, I need your help, please.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
Okay, what is it? Jeez, almost ruptured my eardrums.
It's my friend.
What about your friend?
She's been accused of murder.
Murder in this world again, huh? I thought this place was supposed to be peaceful.
You'd be surprised.
Okay, so I'm guessing you want me to defend your friend then.
Yes, please help her. She didn't do it. She wouldn't hurt a fly. How could any pony like her do such a thing?
I need to go talk to her first. I'd like to know how she's involved in this murder. So, where's your friend now?
She's in the Manhattan Detention Center.
Manhattan? Where's that?
It's up northwest from here. It's the biggest city in Equestria. You'll need to go there using the train.
I don't have any money for the train.
No need to worry. I shall take you there and help you pay for the tickets.
Is it Coco Pamel?
Okay, but might I ask, how are you so sure she's innocent?
Well, she just simply doesn't have the heart to do so. She has a very promising career, might I add. It'd be foolish for her to simply throw that away. Please, Phoenix, you must help her.
Should I really take this case? It still feels weird that I'm defending a pony from another world. Still, Rarity looks desperate. I guess I'll go see what's going on. Okay, let's go meet her then.
Mr. Wright, what about us?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to stay in the castle and wait for us.
Oh, come on, really? What are we supposed to do while we wait? It's not like we have TV to pass the time, you know.
I mean, true.
I'm actually interested in seeing the city. It could be fun.
Yeah, Daddy, don't leave us here all bored.
Okay, you guys can come too. Rarity, do you think you can pay for their tickets as well?
Not a problem. Oh, boy! I get to see more cute ponies.
Yeah, nothing but a bunch of neon-colored equines everywhere we go.
Oh, Phoenix, I almost forgot. You're going to need this.
What?
Your attorney's badge for Equestria.
Oh, great. Not this ridiculous badge again. Oh, I'm gonna need it while I'm here in this world anyway.
I forgot about that thing. Oh my god, that's great.
Oh my gosh! That badge is so cute. Can I have one of those too?
Sorry, Athena. I only have one with me.
Aw. Why does Mr. Wright get all the cool stuff?
Never mind that. Let's go to the detention center.
That is an interesting looking pony on the left.
Wow! This place
Or rather,
is
an outfit.
huge!
It truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? The tall buildings, the stores, the entertainment, and just the atmosphere of this place is absolutely exhilarating. All that at a taxi.
What are you talking about? There's taxis everywhere.
It's best not to talk about it. I wonder if I should start my own show here. I think I'd make good money over here.
Trust me, Trucy, the money over here isn't worth anything in our world. I've never been so close to a sports car in my life.
Everywhere we go, all of these ponies are always staring at us.
But yeah, you look
don't
weird.
worry. You'll get used to it. It was awkward for me when I was the only human here last time. So, Rarity, where's the detention center?
It's right down the street.
Okay, let's go.
Halt! Wow!
Whoa! These ponies look super tough.
State your business. Well, I'm a defense attorney. I'm here to meet someone.
Then show us your badge, sir.
Oh, here you go.
Permission granted. Go right ahead.
Hey, what about us?
Sorry, but attorneys with official equestrian badges can only enter.
What? Does my badge not count for anything?
I'm afraid that badge isn't legible for this town.
But look at it! It's shiny and official! I am not going through this again!
Sorry about her. She gets upset when she doesn't get what she wants.
What? Hey, I'm not some spoiled brat, you know.
It's alright, guys. I'll be right out as soon as I'm done in there.
I'll make sure she doesn't flip any of these guards while you're gone.
Hey! I'll flip you if that's what you want.
Dear God. Let me get on her bad side.
No matter how many times I come in here, it always gives me the creeps. Even if it is in another world. I wonder where...
Oh, are you the ones who came to see me?
Yep, it is.
Oh. Are you supposed to be Rarity's friend?
Yes.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just that I have a headache for some reason.
So, what's your name?
Coco Pommel. Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. Rarity told me you'd be here. She wants me to defend you.
Oh, so are you going to defend me? I didn't expect a human to defend me.
I haven't decided that yet. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions first.
Wait,
Okay, mister.
she said that like she knew
So-
what a human was.
You think you can tell me a little about yourself, Miss Pommel?
Of course. I'm a costume designer here in Manhattan. I design costumes for plays over in the theater. Though once in a while, I get asked to make designs for anything fashion related.
Making costumes and designs, huh? You resemble Rarity quite a bit.
Oh, Rarity is a huge inspiration for me. Before I met her, I was the assistant of some pony who would always tell me that it's every pony for themselves in the big city. But when Rarity showed up, she showed generosity to others, even though it started to hurt her. When I realized this, I quit being an assistant, and Rarity gave me the job of being the costume designer of some big place in Manhattan.
Wow. Rarity's made quite a change in your life.
My life has become so much better because of her. I owe it to her so much.
Nice to hear that. It may be hard to find, but there will always be people who will turn your life around for the better. It's nice to know what happens in this world, too. So, Miss Pommel, do you think you could tell me what happened on the night of the murder?
Oh, it's just awful. There was a play going on and every pony who was watching was in sheer awe from the spectacular performers. But when the play was about to reach its conclusion, my friend, overall concept, fell from the catwalk with a rope tied around his neck, and he ended up being hung to death with every pony watching.
What?
Damn.
Wow. It must have been traumatizing to see such a thing. Talk about a real-life death scene in person.
The director and the police saw me on the catwalk after what had befallen, and they thought I pushed him from there with a rope tied around his neck. I got arrested on the spot.
Well, you were in the area where he fell. Still, just because you were at the scene of the crime, it doesn't mean you did it.
I know, but every pony who saw me thought I did it.
Rarity doesn't think you did it. She certainly believes you wouldn't have the heart to kill.
Although I appreciate her believing I didn't do it, it's not enough to convince every pony else.
I see. So, what can you tell me about overall concept? The victim.
He's the head costume designer for the theater. I work alongside him helping him make his costumes. He's really good at making designs for the costumes. He even custom made a fabric to help captivate the way the costumes looked.
So, what was your relationship with the victim?
It's nothing too serious if that's what you're thinking. We're just good friends who like working together. He's even teaching me how to
She looks
design
so cute in
better
that
so I
pose.
can one day
I
make a
love
design
it.
of my own for another play.
So, let me ask you. What were you doing at the scene of the crime?
I actually don't remember much about that. All I do remember is that I was hearing something that was happening from the catwalk, and I went there as quickly as I could. But after that, I don't remember a thing. The next thing I knew, I saw my friend being hung from the top of the stage, and the police showed up behind me and arrested me.
Huh? Why can't you remember what happened between those times?
I'm not sure.
So, she doesn't remember what happened. This is gonna be a problem.
Anything else you want to ask me?
Well,
She seems to be telling the truth. She doesn't look like she would have any bad intentions. However, I still need to make sure.
Pulling this thing back out.
Miss Pommel, at this point, I don't think you did it. But right now, I need you to tell me the most honest truth. Did you kill the victim? Overall concept.
What? No! Of course not. I would never do such a thing. Oh, what is it?
Nothing happened. This means she didn't do it. Okay, Miss Pommel. I trust you. I'll take your case.
You will? Oh, thank you, Mr. Wright. I feel so relieved right now.
Okay, I think that's all the information I need. Thank you for your time, Miss Pommel.
Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Wright. Oh, before you leave, do you think you could tell Rarity I'm alright? I don't want her to worry about me.
Of course. I'll make sure to tell her that.
Thank you.
I'll prove that you didn't kill anyone. I promise you that.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Wright. I guess I'll see you later then.
See ya.
Alright, that's an interesting...
So, let me see if
Gonna
I
be an
got
interesting
this.
one.
Earth ponies are in charge of the agricultural affairs. Unicorns can perform magic-related things, and Pegasi can control the weather?
Yep.
That's right.
Wow, this world is so different from ours. Weather goes on its own in our world.
I've got to tell him about alicorns.
If I was a Pegasus, I would make it so it wouldn't get so cold in the winter.
Oh, darling, if it's as cold as you say it is, then how about I make a thick and fabulous coat for you? I'm sure it will help you out on your cold days.
I think I'll pass on that.
So, I guess because I'm not a unicorn, I can't learn to teleport, can I? Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way. Humans work very differently from us ponies.
Hey guys.
Phoenix! So, how is she?
She's doing fine. She explained everything.
So, what happened on the night of the murder?
The victim had his neck tied up by a rope and was dropped from a high elevated spot. He was hung to death pretty much instantly.
Whoa, that actually sounds very gruesome.
What a horrible thing to witness!
Witness? Wait, you were there where the murder happened?
Well, yes. I was watching the play when it happened. Coco gave me a ticket to see the show. I thought the show was sold out, but she gave the last ticket to me.
Any of the hills. I keep hearing that
It was
everywhere.
horrible. I couldn't bear to think about that dreadful image. Not only that, I saw her being taken away by the police. The moment I saw that, I had to ask Twilight to find a good lawyer. And who better than you to help us with this case?
I guess I have lots of experience with murder cases. I'm always there to help out someone who's been accused of a crime they didn't commit.
And that's Mr. Right for you. Always there to help when someone's in need. He even helped me when I was accused of murder.
You were accused for murder?
Yes. I was accused of killing my own mother.
Oh shit.
Mother? Why, that's horrible.
I know, it was. I felt so alone that everyone started to go against me. It's like all the stars of the night disappeared from the night sky. And the next thing I knew, all I could see ahead of me was darkness.
What the fuck was up with that
But
courtroom?
Mr. Wright, he believed in me. He stuck to his true beliefs, and not only was I not guilty, he found the real killer, and I was able to save a dear friend of mine when he was going to be given the death sentence for the same crime.
That's right. In fact, I even lost my best friend because of that same killer. I was so heartbroken when I found out he had been killed. I've taken a leave of absence and I left my friends behind. I went to find the truth on my own, and I ended up starting to doubt Athena. I even went against her in court. I still wanted to believe in her, but it was really hard to do so with all this doubt inside me. But Mr. Wright made sure I was able to believe in her again. At that point, I did believe, not only in Athena, but in Mr. Wright to finally bring the truth to light. Because of Mr. Wright, the dark age of the law has come to an end.
I was even taken hostage during that trial. But Daddy ended up saving me after he won. Isn't he the best?
Man, what a crazy game.
Wow, Mr. Wright.
Makes me
I had
want to
no
play it
idea
now.
you were such a saint to so many people in your world. Always trying your best to find the truth and saving so many innocent lives. I'm beginning to think you really are the greatest defense attorney.
What can I say? I was just doing my job.
A job that makes you a hero. You like a knight in shining armor that has come to save the day when things are grim.
Well, I guess I can say I am pretty good.
Oh god. There goes the ego.
Now that we got the feels out of the way, I think it's time we went to investigate. So, Rarity, where's the theater?
It's just right over there.
Well, what do you know? It is just right there. Well, that's very convenient.
Right.
Come on, let's go inside.
Yes. Let's get to the bottom of this. What?
Oh, god,
Rarity,
what the fuck?
you okay?
Yes. I'm fine.
Hey, how about you watch where you're going?
I'm terribly sorry. I didn't see you. Here, let me help you with all the... You!
Huh?
Oh god.
What are you doing back here in the city?
Nothing that concerns you.
Oh lord.
So, you guys know each other?
We did.
I've no time to waste on you, Rarity. I'm on a tight schedule, so you better stay out of my way. I don't want another victory taken away by your hooves, okay?
The nerve of her.
So, who was that, Rarity?
Nothing but a ruffian. Phoenix, should we get to the investigation now?
Yeah, let's get inside the theater.
Yes, let's.
Alright, so obviously they're gonna make me suspect her right from the start, but... Since, you know, Coco worked for her originally.
So, this is the theater, huh?
This place
No,
looks
that seemed too
pretty
obvious.
empty.
Sorry, but the theater is closed. I must ask you to leave.
Huh? Who said that?
Ugh, I know that voice.
Hello? You guys deaf? You guys have to leave.
Oh, sorry, but we're here to investigate the crime scene.
Are ya now? You don't look like a police pony to me. Plus, the police are already done with their investigation here.
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney.
Defense? Defend who, might I ask?
Coco Palmel.
The costume designer? So, I guess you know what happened here?
Yes. Overall concepts, murder.
Yes, Miss Pommel was accused of murdering him. It's very hard to believe if you ask me.
So, do you work here?
I do.
I don't...
My name is Playwright.
I don't recognize this
I'm
guy.
the theater director. I am the one who makes sure that the plays in this theater are done right. I make
Rarity
sure
definitely
everything
seems to know,
I
so he
work
must have been
on
from, like,
is perfect.
one of the earlier episodes.
I see. So, may I ask you how things work in the theater?
To put things briefly, we go through the writing process, rehearse, and then perform. I'm the one who does all the writing, because no pony else knows how to make things perfect like I do.
Oh my god.
Aren't you supposed to have a team of writers when you're in the writing process?
I would, but I feel that it's just going to slow me down. Pure genius moves lightning fast.
God.
That's
Oh,
how
this
things get
guy.
done so quickly here.
I wonder if anyone else who's working here can keep up with his genius.
Alright.
So, what's your relationship with the defendant?
Oh, she is fantastic! Coco and Overall Concepts make a great team. Whenever I'm in need of costumes for any plays I'm writing, those two get the job done fast. Whenever I see them together, they're always so happy, as if they're best friends. I still can't believe she would kill him, especially in the middle of my play!
But if they were such good friends, why are you so sure Coco Palmel killed Overall Concept?
As much as I don't believe it, I saw something before the murder.
Huh? What did you see?
I saw Miss Pommel chasing Overall up the catwalk, where the murder occurred.
What?
Yeah, I saw her chasing him up the left side of the catwalk, quite frantically I might add. I didn't think too much about that, but after I saw the stallion's body hung in the air, I ran up the catwalk, and I saw Miss Pommel with lots of guilt on her eyes.
Isn't her name supposed to be pronounced Palmel?
Thank you.
Then police showed up behind me, then arrested Miss Pommel on the spot, then brought her back down.
I could have sworn that her name is pronounced Palmel. And he says he knows how to make things perfect.
Tell you what, I'll let you have this layout of this theater, so you guys won't get lost in here while you guys are investigating.
Here, I'll hold up the map.
This is bad. Why was Coco chasing Overall? There has to be an explanation for this.
Anyways, I saw what I
That
saw.
has something to do with the fact that she had a
if you'll
headache
excuse me, I
and
gotta go get
couldn't
me some
remember
lunch. Go ahead and do your
like what happened just
investigation and
before
whatnot.
he was hanging.
A stallion with the mind of a genius must keep his brain energized with a good lunch.
Dear Lord.
Well, that's it for that guy.
He keeps talking about how much of a visual genius he is. I know he's a director and all, but it doesn't really give you bragging rights.
Still, I want to know what plays he's written. If they're as good as he says, then I want to see them. I'm a big fan of plays after all.
Let's get some tickets for the next showing.
Guys, shouldn't we be starting our investigation already?
Coco was chasing Overall? Is that really true? There has to be a mistake. Maybe somebody else was chasing him.
Well, we have to investigate the crime.
That's
scene
kinda
to
might
see if
though.
we
Maybe
can
someone
find
else
the
is-
leads.
Chasing Overall and she was chasing after him. Damn, they just left the noose there? Jesus Christ.
Wow. I've never been on a stage this big before. Oh, how I wish I could do my magic show here. You're a magician? That's right. But you're a human. How is it possible for a human to perform magic? Oh, I'll show you. See these? These are my magic panties.
Trucy, as your father, please be careful about your pants.
See here? There's nothing inside them. I see. And now I say the magic words. Alakazam! And now let's see what's inside. Oh, let's see what I got. What the? I was holding that.
What the fuck? Damn.
In the world did you do that? Sorry, but a magician never reveals her secrets. There has to be an explanation for this. I must study those panties of yours.
Don't ever say that again.
You don't. Even if you examine these, you're not going to find out anything.
Oh my
I
god.
remember back then some college student was so obsessed with my magic panties that he stole them from me to study them.
Ugh, don't remind me. I've never seen someone so obsessed with someone else's undies in my
My
life.
lord.
Alright, let's get started. See if you can find anything.
Well, we can start with this rope still hanging from last night.
So this is the murder weapon. It's tied up like a noose.
It was a horrible thing to see. I could almost see Overall Concept still hanging on that.
Considering the height from here to the catwalk, the death is very likely to be instantaneous. At least he didn't suffer.
I wonder how he got his neck tied up anyway.
Mr. Wright, I think I found something.
What is it?
It's some sort of sparkly cloth.
It looks fabulous! That must be the special fabric he was working on.
Special fabric?
Overall Concept told me in his letters that he was working on a special fabric for his costumes. He put some sparkles on them. He also said the fabric could glow in the dark.
Oh, nice.
Glow-in-the-dark fabric? Hey! I think I know how he was able to do that.
Oh, do you now?
Yes, I do. I have a friend who used a costume like that. She used fluorescent paint to make the costume glow in the dark.
Fluorescent paint? Such a thing exists? Where can I get this paint? It might help me in my business.
Oh my god.
I should get some too. I'm going to need some costumes that can glow.
Trucy,
for
you just
myself.
made up a Trixie already.
How about I'll
Oh,
design
my
some
lord.
costumes for you? I have a few ideas that will give you that extra pizzazz you're looking for. Yes, I'll be happy to take you up on your offer.
So, now that we're done talking about that, let's go look around some more.
That catwalk is way up there. As far as I know, catwalks are very rickety. I wonder why anyone would do a chase up there.
There must be some reason. Maybe there was something that was up there.
What could be so important that Overall would run up there?
Something up there, or it's,
Another
you know,
question
darker up
is,
there.
why would Coco go up there too?
As far as I know, she's never set foot on the catwalk since working here. Maybe something important to her is also up that catwalk for some reason.
It's possible. Let's go up to the catwalk and see if we can find anything. So, the supposed chase stopped here.
My word, this is quite the height.
I'd be surprised if anyone could survive a fall from this height. So, you guys see anything around here?
Nothing so far. Hey, I think I see something.
Where?
There, those sparkles. It must be from Overall's fabric.
This could mean that the fabric has been brought up here for some reason.
You think Overall and Coco could have brought it up here?
Maybe. Do you think there's a reason why any of them would do so?
The only thing I can think of is they subconsciously brought it up with them without knowing. Or maybe the fabric was already up here?
Possibly.
It's possible. It could be the reason why Overall Concept was going to the catwalk in the first place.
But it doesn't explain why Coco Palmel was chasing him.
Let's keep looking around then. I'm sure we'll find
Obviously,
something.
whatever happened, that news had to be tied already. Whoa. Hi.
Whoa, what just happened?
I don't know. I guess the lights are loose. Wait a minute. Did you see that?
See what?
There's something glowing on the floor. Twilight, could you turn off the lights for a second?
Yeah, okay.
There!
Huh? There are hoof prints, and they're glowing! It must be the fluorescent paint!
So they've probably been left behind since the incident.
You think it could be Overalls or Coco's?
I'm not sure. Wait a minute!
What is it?
Do you remember what Playwright said? Coco Palmel ran up the left side of the catwalk, following Overall Concept, and then the police escorted her back down.
Wait, but those hoof prints, they lead to the right side!
Yeah.
Athena, how long does it take for fluorescent paint to dry?
According to Junie, it takes about an hour.
Does the paint contaminate your hands if it's still wet?
It does, but the only way to tell is if you look at your hands in the dark.
So, whoever's hoof prints these belong to went down the right side of the catwalk, but no one said that anyone went down the right side.
What? Then that means somebody else could have killed him. Coco didn't do it.
Alright, we've got a huge lead on this now. Still, now that we know these hoof prints belong to someone else, we need to find out who they belong to.
And they most likely don't know
Mr.
that
Wright, I have a suggestion.
they glow in the dark.
What is it?
If these prints belong to someone else, we should try and figure out where they lead to.
Hey, good idea. One problem. You can only see these prints when it's dark. I'll have to turn off the lights to follow them.
No need for that, boss. I have the thing that's going to make your hoofprint finding much easier. Here.
A forensic flashlight. Thanks,
Oh.
Athena. I'll definitely need this. Okay, let's see where it ends first. It ends here.
The back door?
It looks like whoever was here escaped through here.
Ruffian! The coward must have escaped after killing Concept!
Very likely he or she did. Now, let's go backwards and find out where these footprints begin. The prints lead here. I'm guessing this is the dressing room.
Yeah, there's the paint right there.
Look at all those costumes. I kind of want to try some of them out.
Hate to tell you this, Athena, but it looks like you'll be too big to get in any of those costumes.
Yeah.
What? Are you suggesting I'm fat?
Oh my god.
No. I'm saying that because these costumes are small, since they're worn by little ponies.
Oh, I wanted to try some of them out.
This is where
God, that's
Overall
always their, like,
Concept usually works on his
First
costumes.
go-to thing anytime you say
I
you're not
can
gonna fit
tell.
into something.
There's a bunch of materials scattered around this table.
Jeez, look at all those sketches. They must have had a lot of ideas for making costumes.
Oh, he was simply genius! He played a big role in the theater industry. The only thing he lacked was time. That is, until Coco Pommel became his partner. She wrote on her letters that when she began to work as a costume designer, the productivities of the costumes doubled.
Those two must have been quite a team.
Mr. Wright, on the table, there are cases of fluorescent paint and some glitter next to it.
So this is the paint used to make the fabric glow.
Oh, give it here! Let me put some on
No,
my cable
not the
hat.
time.
I want to see if they glow in the dark.
No, Trucy, this is evidence. It's best to leave it untouched.
But I want to sparkle and glow.
Judging by its looks, this must be what the fabric used to look like before he added the glitter and paint.
I still wonder where he got this paint. It must have been awfully expensive, especially since he used so much of it.
Well, I guess we're done over here.
You think we've gathered enough evidence to prove Coco Pommel's innocence?
Hell no.
I'm certain we do. Plus, we also have some proof that there was a third party when this crime was taking place.
Oh, I knew
There's gonna be
Coco would have
more
the
to it though.
Won't she be surprised?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. We still have a trial to take care of first.
I'm sure you'll do a fabulous job defending Coco Pommel. I guess we can all head back to my castle now. Let's head to the train station. I'll pay for the tickets again.
Okay, guys, let's go. It's such a long trip from Manhattan to Ponyville. I need to take a rest for a little bit.
I still had a fun time, though. I'd like to go back to the city someday. Maybe even go shopping.
How about I take you somewhere next time? I know some great stores that'll probably suit you.
Oh, I'd love to come with you.
So, Twilight,
Yeah?
you have other friends? I remember that there were a few more of you.
Well, we do. I wonder where they are.
Oh god.
Hey there, Nix!
Rainbow.
Let me go!
Here are the others, Phoenix.
Didn't think I'd see you around here again.
Oh, Mr. Phoenix, it's so good to see you after so long.
I had a feeling Twilight would try to summon you.
Oh, Daddy! I had no idea you were friends with so many ponies.
Oh, great. Even more of them.
I'm loving this version of the song.
Ahem. I must little ponies like bouncing on me so much. Well, yeah. These two are defense attorneys, Apollo and Athena. And this one is Trucy, my daughter.
Nice to meet you all. So, Daddy, are you gonna tell us who they are?
Yeah. Let me see if I can remember your names. Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Fluttershy, and, Spike.
Hey, Feeny, we should tell you about the back party. You know, because you're back to Ponyville. And you also brought guests. I love it when guests bring guests to parties. And those guests bring guests. And those guests bring guests. And those
Alright,
guests.
shut her off.
Mr. Wright, for the love of God, get her to shut up, please.
Pinkie. Pinkie. Pinkie!
Yes, Feeny?
Don't you think it's a bit too early to party right now?
Too early? It's never too early for a party.
But I have a trial tomorrow. I'll be too tired to defend if I party now.
I know how we can fix that. So, your name is Pinkie Pie, right? Yes. After Daddy wins the trial tomorrow, instead of throwing him a welcome back party, let's throw him a congratulations on winning the trial party. Ooh, that's perfect. A congratulations on winning the trial party. I like the way your little girl thinks, Feeny. I try.
Oh my god.
Proceed. Have the most hyperactive pony known to man throw a party.
Oh my god.
So, we get to come to this party too, right?
Yep. You get to come too. What are your names again?
Athena. And this is Apollo.
You have nice names, but it could sound more fun. I think I'll call you Fina and Polly.
Sure. You can call me Fina. I have a friend
Oh
who
yeah, I
calls me
like that.
I think I'll stick to Apollo. I already have one little girl calling me after a parrot who wants crackers.
Hey, Nix.
Yeah?
just want to thank you again for saving me back then.
No problem.
So you're the pony that Mr. Wright had to defend?
That's right. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to attend the Wonderbolt Academy.
Wonderbolt Academy?
It's a flying academy. It's where Pegasi attend to become future Wonderbolts, the fastest flyers in all of Equestria. I've dreamt of being a Wonderbolt ever since I was just a filly.
Yeah, you're quite the dreamer.
So, Daddy, is there anything to eat here? I still didn't eat since we got here.
That's right. We were going to eat, but we got sent here.
I got you covered for that. Twilight told me that there's a special guest coming here, so I made some apple pies and apple cider for every pony. Fluttershy also made some salad.
Yeah, I made you some salad, if you don't mind. Pies? I love pies. Don't mind if I do.
I'll take some pies too. And some salad as well.
I'll take a couple of bites as well. I am kind of hungry.
The cider's non-alcoholic, right?
Why would I need alcohol? It does nothing but make you tipsy.
Thanks for the food. I really appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Got any gems for me? I really like a side of rubies in my salad.
Sorry, Spike.
Aww.
Okay, let's eat up. We're going to need to get some energy for the trial tomorrow.
Whoa. What?
Trucy, what's wrong?
I just remembered something. All these ponies and that little dragon. I think I've seen them before. When I was little.
Oh my god.
What? How is that possible? Up until now, I've never seen you in my life before that. I didn't exactly see you in person. It's like I've seen a picture of you before.
A picture? Wait a minute! So, Trucy, don't you think that hat of yours is getting a little too small for you?
Well, it is a bit tight on me now for some reason. I guess my head got a little bigger.
Isn't it time to get a new hat?
Yes, it is. Let's get me a new hat, Daddy.
I don't know. These hats are kind of expensive.
Aww. Why do magicians' hats have to be so expensive?
Well, I'll just get a hat another Oh, wait! I think I already have a hat for you.
You do? Let me see. Let me see!
Okay, I'll be right back. Here, I found one.
Wow, a blue hat! You must really like the color blue, Daddy.
What can I say? It's my favorite color.
I want to try it on! Huh? Something fell out from the hat. What's this? Hey, Daddy, it's a picture of you. And it's with some really weird colored horses.
Huh? This picture. I got this from Equestria. I remember these guys. These ponies.
So, Daddy, who are these horses? Are they magical like me?
Should I tell her about this? I doubt she'll believe that I went to another world to defend another pony.
Well?
It's a long story, Trucy. I feel a little too weird to talk about it. How about I tell you later?
Oh, fine. I'll pin this in my new hat so I won't forget to ask.
I doubt you'll remember our conversation, though.
Forgot there was a picture.
Trucy, that picture. It wouldn't happen to be still in your hat, would it?
Let me check. Oh! Here it is!
Hey, I remember this picture. This was after Rainbow Dash's trial.
Hey, yeah! I remember we all yelled objection in this picture!
Hey, how come I never saw this picture before?
Well, it wasn't Trucy's hat, so we wouldn't know.
It's just as I thought. Everyone is here. Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Spike, and...
Trixie.
Trixie?
The great and powerful Trixie. She was the prosecutor in Rainbow Dash's trial.
She tried to get the guilty verdict on me as revenge on Twilight.
Revenge? For what?
Let's not talk about that.
So, speaking of Trixie, how is she doing now?
Uh-oh.
Did something happen between you guys?
About half a year after the trial, she came back to Ponyville to seek revenge.
But I thought she got over it.
I guess something overcame her. She used this alicorn amulet to become a better magician than me. I had to take it off of her because it was corrupting her mind.
What did she do?
She kicked Twilight out of Ponyville and took over the town. We had to trick her into taking off the amulet.
After realizing what she's done, she just apologized to me.
Apologize? I never expected her to do that.
Right.
Me neither. After that, she left Ponyville and I haven't seen her since. So, Phoenix?
Yeah?
Enough about us. Let's talk about you. How have you been for the last 8 years since you've left Equestria? You know, just wondering.
A story! I want to listen! I love stories! Come on, Daddy, tell them all about the exciting adventures you had as a defense attorney!
Oh yeah, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, they all want to hear it.
Well, let's start off with this.
Oh my god, is that looks like blue blood. But yeah, I guess so when the next part comes out, it'll be after he tells them about all the events of the games. Oh man. Alright, I think I just saw ponies in reverse there. Oh man. 3 years. We finally got that. Man, if anything, this just really makes me want to play Milo Investigations again, but unfortunately they just recently announced they were canceling that game. Mainly a time and not enough help issue, which is understandable, but still, that sucks. Oh man, yeah. I mean, like, you know, it's been 3 years since the trailer came out, but obviously I didn't watch it till, I think, what, 2017? So, you know, maybe late 2016, I'm not sure. So it was probably more like 2 years since I watched the original series. But still, yeah, because like I said, I've been following this since I finished the first series, and then I watched the trailer, and there's been like a lot of crap going on with, you know, just issues with him making this series again, but finally came out, and yeah, I love the new kind of like updated animations to it. They're a little bit more. There's a lot more movement to it. It seems like, and I love that they're still keeping he's still keeping that the feel that like it's like kind of we're like in the game, you know, the way they bring up the new items or like the clues or whatever. Like I love that. Very interested to see the story with Coco, because it's interesting, because I don't know, they say that they think they have enough evidence to show that Coco is innocent. I don't think they're gonna have enough. I feel like something's gonna happen that's gonna, you know, put a wrench in that. But at the same time, after looking at this, it's called Case 1, Part 1 of 2. So I'm wondering if like maybe this series, rather than just being one long case, it's going to be multiple cases possibly. I'm not sure. Obviously, that's time we're just going to have to wait for more episodes to come out to figure out how that works. But just judging by that title, I don't know. I feel like it may end soon. Like they may have found enough to find out what's going on. Or at the same time, maybe it's they do have enough evidence to prove that Coco didn't do it, but there's going to be more stuff happening with whatever pony it was that killed, that committed the murder. Maybe more stuff's going to happen involving him, and they're going to have to try to solve all these other cases until they figure out who it is that's doing all this. Maybe that's how that's going to go. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I would like that. Yeah, this it's really got me wanting to try out the Ace Attorney games too, but at the same time, I've never been really great at those puzzle-like, evidence style games. So it took me a while just to beat the first case of my little investigation. So I don't know how well I'd do at that. But man, yeah, I've been. I almost kind of was willing to accept that this series just wasn't gonna even happen anymore. Like, especially after he had lost all the files from his original hard drive. Because, I mean, like, that was an hour long. Almost an hour long. And the amount of, like, animation that was in that, I know that had to take forever to do. Which, obviously, he did. So, like, I wouldn't have been surprised if he just felt unmotivated to, do it again. I wouldn't have blamed him. At least we had gotten we still had the original one, but yeah, thankfully this came out, and I feel like we're gonna see Trixie again. I'm pretty sure we have to. I want her to meet the daughter. She has to meet the daughter. I need that to happen. That would be so great. And we're gonna get like I said, that looked like it's still a blue blood, so maybe we're gonna get him in this next episode. And who else? Maybe we'll get that. I can't remember her name. The that kind of grayish black pony with the glasses. Went to jail along with Gilda at the end of the first case. 'Cause she obviously looked like she was going to end up being good. At least by the end of that case, it looked like she was going to be good. And Twilight said that she was kind of out there trying to help ponies. I'm guessing she probably was working to become a defense attorney as well. So we'll probably see her again, which would be really awesome. And then again there was that the pony earlier that we saw that Coco originally worked for in the episode we first met Coco come out in the TV show. Obviously the one who took Rarity's design and kind of used it to win the fashion show, and then Coco turned on her. So obviously they just ran into each other again, kind of very briefly. Seemed like that was to think that maybe she had something to do with it, but I don't know if that's the case. Like, it would make sense. She tried to set Coco up for something, but again, it might happen. But I don't think it was. That just seemed too obvious. I feel like that was just more to kind of be like, yeah, here, she's still in this world. But who knows? We'll have to see in the next episode what happens with that. It could be she did it, but I don't think she was. That was too obvious. But yeah, other than that, yeah, love to. I'm excited for the rest of these. I'm very happy to see this finally came out. So I'm looking forward to see what the rest of this goes, how the rest of this case goes. So that was the first episode of the new Phoenix Wright story. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy.
And then when night is through